Hey everyone. Um, I just want to make sure that we're good to go, Paul, the
Yeah,
team.
you're good to go. Good to go.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, this is a little bit difficult for me to not get any feedback from the audience. Good morning or good evening for folks that are not in the U.S. My name is Henry Love. I'm the managing partner, head of U.S. for Fundamental Labs. I've got about 10 minutes just to tell you guys a little bit about us and why we're so excited to support EDCON and be part of this community. We're excited to share more about us from here on in the U.S. and moving forward and supporting more and more projects. So this is a brief sort of portfolio of ours. Some of the ones are fairly well known, like Coinbase and Binance, and many of the projects were inspired by obviously the Ethereum community. And we're very excited to see this crypto world unfold since 2016. We've invested in a number of projects that we think are fundamental to the entire crypto world and is pushing the community forward. We look forward to working closely with folks like Chainlink that are supporting Ethereum and supporting many of the projects and a number of other projects as well. More recently, our investments include some of the ones that are building auction on Ethereum, like Bounce or a Mask project that launched on Ethereum about encrypted social media. And cheating projects came from our China team. Our China team is based in Shanghai, and cheating projects is working on volatility, investing and being able to long volatility in the Ethereum world and the DeFi world. So I'd like to talk a little bit about where we are now with Fundamental Labs. So we started in 2016 as we invested in the Ethereum ecosystem, and we went through a bull cycle. And in the bear market in 2018, 2019, we've actually diversified ourselves to a number of different areas. One of them was proof of work mining. So we invested in a large sum into Bitcoin mining and proof of work mining. And now we're one of the largest miners in the world for proof of work. And then because of the mining aspects of our business, we needed to have a asset management firm, a trust, to hold our assets. So we actually have one of the first trust license in Hong Kong. And now the Fundamental Labs is really three companies that are sister companies. We have IDEC that holds a trust in Hong Kong that can hold assets like Ethereum and Bitcoin and many other projects, and is currently doing DeFi work. And we have Atlas Mining that's mostly proof of work, but we'll get into computing, we'll get into storage in the future in the US. And Fundamental Labs, of course, has continued to make investments into the Ethereum community, the DeFi community, as well as adjacent tools that developers are looking to build with. So we're very excited to move forward, and basically, in summary, we're supporting founders as VCs within Fundamental Labs. We're securing networks with Atlas Mining, and what we're hoping to do is attract more institutions through IDEC in Asia and Hong Kong. So what are we actually doing these days? So these are just some of the screenshots that I want to share. We recently announced, an article about how do we hedge and permanent loss in DeFi. So that we're working heavily in DeFi through asset management in our trust IDEG. Me personally, I'm doing a lot of research on NFTs and metaverse. So that's my cool cat. And I have a ton of friends that are really deep in the CryptoPunks and really trying to understand where we are in the metaverse, the progression of the metaverse. within the Ethereum ecosystem. We're seeing, a lot of volume on OpenSea. We're seeing a lot of tooling that are being made to support that community. So we're really excited to continue to do more there. And on the Atlas mining side, we announced with Bitmain, with miners. So, we continue to secure the largest network, one of the largest network, Bitcoin. And, and we're looking closely about how we can help secure the Ethereum network as it goes into Ethereum 2.0 and the proof of stake. And we have a lot of folks on our team that has, mined with GPUs in the past at large scale, institutional scale. So this transition has been very interesting, and it's great to see that we're all very supportive of the Ethereum community, and we're seeing history unfold, right? So super excited for all of this. So I'd like to take a moment to announce our Fund 5. We actually haven't had the time to come around announcing this through PR. We will soon, but I thought this was a good timing for us to announce that we have a new $50 million fund supporting early stage projects in DeFi, NFT, crypto gaming, and the metaverse. So I'm playing a lot more games these days, and buying very expensive JPEGs that I will never tell my mom about, to do research and to understand, why are people super excited about this. So if you have any projects that are in this area, we more than welcome you to reach out to us. We're just really excited about just the enthusiasm and the community that's being built on the Ethereum ecosystem around the metaverse and the gaming and NFT side. So this is us, a quick introduction for our team. So you have me on the left side. The last couple of years, since I left Facebook, I joined a family office called Yeoman's Capital. I led that investment team there. And Yeoman's Capital was led by David Johnston, who went with Vitalik back to China to launch Funbushi, and was one of the folks that was pioneering the industry and coined the term dApps. And then we started on the enterprise blockchain side with some of the work at IBM, and the progress is a little bit slow. We hope that accelerates soon in the future. And I've joined Fundamental Labs since then. And my team consists of Ryan, who's the first engineer hired at Multicoin, and worked as an engineer at Chainlink Labs. So he's on my investment team now. We also have a venture partner, Ben, who also worked at Consensus, Masari in the past as either volunteers or and worked at Multicoin, and now at Solana. So supporting the ecosystems in smart contracts and people who are building. We're pretty agnostic across different ecosystems, but Ethereum is a core ecosystem that we believe in long term for DeFi, and that the network effect is stronger than ever before. And in some ways, we're seeing that other ecosystems are serving as a test ground for what Ethereum could do. So we think it's really beneficial to have multi-chain universe where you can test and you can upgrade into new features and new attributes and all sorts of things that it may be too risky for Ethereum to upgrade to. And we're seeing that across different chains, and we're seeing it across different investments that we're making, such as things like Solana and things like Polkadot. They're all trying different things that I think Ethereum community can learn from their success and mistakes. So long term, we're bullish on all the ecosystems that we're involved in, and we believe in the network effects and the fundamentals. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty short. I just want to say, come join us. We invest in all stages and from pre-seed to pre-IPO. My Twitter DMs are open. We're very excited about really the future of this industry. We've seen it since 2016, and there's a lot more newcomers are coming in, and it's becoming more and more institutionalized. And we're getting, especially in the U.S., we're getting a lot of attention from larger companies and public companies. And overall, within Fundamental Labs, we want to support founders and their dreams and their goals to launch projects and their vision moving forward. So we want to, in some ways, point out or share some of the things that they may not be seeing at the earliest stages to help them avoid running into walls. And in other ways, we just want to support founders and get out of the way. So however they need our help, we're always there for them. And if you're interested in supporting founders and across all the metaverse and then DeFi world, come join us on Fund 5, and love to have you. So that's pretty much it. I think we're over time. Thanks. Appreciate it, guys.